Very, very nice. Holy cow. That looks fantastic. Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing. You guys, in this video, we're going to take a look at Gyeon's Can Coat. Let's do it. So I've had some Gyeon products for a while, you guys. I've had Wet Coat, Tar, and Iron. Gyeon Wet Coat to me is a fantastic product for wheels. It does work good on paint, don't get me wrong, but this I love on wheels. You get done washing the wheel, cleaning it, and before you dry it, you spray it on, then use your pressure washer, get it in the barrels and get on the wheel faces, and it's gonna leave protection and it's gonna make your drying easier, whether you're drying by hand or with like an air cannon like I have. It makes drying a breeze, you guys, and I love it for wheels. The other product is Tar. Gyeon Tar. It's a tar remover. It's also good at removing adhesives that may be left behind. And then Gyeon Iron is exactly what you think it is. It's an iron remover for embedded iron contaminants in your paint. So Gyeon reached out to me, you guys, and I had a really good couple conversations with Nathan and Will from Gyeon. So the products that they sent me, we're going to focus on one in this video, but they sent me their Restart Wash. They sent me their new wax, the Gyeon Wet Coat, or Gyeon Wet Coat, the Can Coat, and then their brand new Quick View. This won't stand up. Their brand new Quick View product, which is their glass protectant, you guys. So look forward to seeing videos on all of these in the upcoming weeks, you guys. I plan on making individual videos on each one, review products, but all of it's going to be done here recently. I'm going to do the Can Coat today, and then most likely tomorrow when I get home from work, I'll apply the wax. I'll eventually put the Quick View on, and then we're going to use the Restart Wash to maintain it. So what we focus on this video, you guys, is the Can Coat. You gotta mention the packaging first thing. I mean, their packaging is on point. Their bottles are always on point. If you notice, this is a stainless steel container, so the sunlight's not going to hurt it. If you drop it, it shouldn't spill out anywhere, which is always awesome. It does come with 3 spray heads right there. Another thing I never noticed, of course, I've never done any Gyeon coatings, is they have a sticker in there you can put in the door jambs that tells you what coating you applied. You can check it, and the customer knows also, and the date when you did it, which is always very nice, because a lot of times I'm like, oh, when did I apply that, you know? So that's always a very cool thing to have. It does come with your microfiber towel also in this kit, you guys, and I will use that to apply it to see what that feels like. But then I'm going to do the old Brian from Apex Detail way and use an applicator also, because that's normally how I like to do that myself. We'll try it both ways, and I'll see which way seems to be working better. But we'll definitely try it their way first, because this is their product, and I want to use it the way that they say that you should use it for this video. This product here is going to give you about 6 months of protection, according to Gyeon. But from everything I've seen on YouTube and talking to the guys at Gyeon, a year is not out of the question. In fact, they're saying people are getting over a year, especially if it's a garage kept vehicle that you keep in the garage at nighttime and you only drive it to work or back and forth to the store or whatever. You're going to get even more than that. So that is very cool. It's something that's so easy to apply, and we're going to find out in this video how easy this product is to apply, because it should just be a wipe on wipe off type product. I'm excited to try it on the 2017 Dodge Journey. I did wash and decontaminate it outside. I didn't take any video of that. It sat for about a week until the following weekend, and then I went over and I clayed the whole car with my NanoSkin handy towel and some Distinctive Details Final Touch. That's fantastic clay lube, by the way, you guys. And then after that, the right side of the car I did a heavy cut on, because the right side of the car is where the door that was hit last year while we were on vacation on a hit and run while we were in bed in our condo, and came out the next morning and somebody had smashed the whole door in. So the whole door had to be replaced. It wasn't fixable. Well, they had to blend the paint on the fender and the door behind it, and there's sanding scratches all over it still. So I had to go and try to get rid of those the best I could. I couldn't get rid of all of it. I just kept trying and trying. I finally said, nope, that's it. I know when to stop. I don't want to dig in the clear coat too much, because that's all your UV protection. So after I done with the heavy cut on the right side, I went around the whole entire car with a finishing polish and a Roops ultra fine finishing polish pad. Just kind of tickle the paint, exfoliate it, just kind of not really remove much clear coat, but just to clean that top layer so we have the best chance of this coating adhering to the clear coat on the car. After that, I went over with some Optimum paint prep, took it outside, took a look at the car outside in the sunlight. It was kind of overcast, but want to take a look at it outside. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Brought it back in, and I didn't take any video of this part, but I used a 13% IPA wipe down, spray it into a towel, lightly rub it in the paint, make sure that last step is done to make sure there's nothing left on the clear. It's a completely naked clear, and now we're ready to install Can Coat. All right, you guys, so I have my removal towels here, and here's the applicator that I will be using, just a square applicator. Gloves. Make sure when you're doing a product like this or any type of ceramic coat, really any type of detailing, you should have gloves on, especially something that you're going to be spraying towards your hand. Make sure you're wearing gloves. I got an inspection light here, and then let's just go ahead and unbox this really quick. You get 3 spray heads. Now, when you're done with the coating, if you run this under hot water and just keep spraying this until you know that mostly water is coming out, you should be able to reuse these. They do have caps on them, which is nice. Then you have the actual coating itself in the bottle. Once again, love their labeling, love their packaging. This is going to be the towel that they recommend to apply it with. You fold it into 4s and then kind of cup it, and you're going to spray 2 sprays into it and then apply. And then what's left in there are just the stickers. I got the towel in my hand. I'm getting ready to spray 2 sprays into the towel. I did watch Pan, the organizer's video on this. He used the towel method. Looked like it worked great, no problems at all. I also watched Brian from Apex Details video on it, and he used an applicator. We're going to try both ways. All right, I'm going to shake it up. And by the way, this bottle is not completely full either. It looks like it's like 3/4 of the way full when you open the cap. So, all right, 2 sprays. 1, 2. Hoping the camera is close enough that you guys can see. And you're going to do circular motions. Okay, it looks like I'm not putting anything on. That's kind of weird. It was kind of wet at first, but... And I think that's about it. And you're just going to come in and you're going to buff, which I don't feel like I'm buffing anything off. And that was just 2 squirts, and it does have the ceramic smell, definitely. It's not overbearing, but you can smell it. Okay, so let's try the other method. Okay, this is way different than what I'm used to doing. I'll show you guys, because like you can't see it. You can't see it at all. Well, that's all there is to it. My gosh, that is simple. So I got you guys in close, so hopefully you can see what I'm talking about, because I just got to do in the hood and it's crazy. It's really like you're not doing anything. 2 squirts. You can see where it's wet right there. But then it's like it's not even there. It's really weird. You can use this on anything too. You can use it on glass. You can use it on the interior. You can use it on the plastics. Whatever you want to put it on. I did watch Matt Mormon's video also when he did it on a BMW of his, and he's like, I didn't feel like I'm doing anything. So I think I'm doing it right. At least I hope I am. It's going to be hard to tell if it adds gloss, you guys, because this thing is so glossy already. Protection is what I'm after. The gloss comes in my paint correction stages. Yep, it's messing the camera up. It's so glossy. Here we go. Look how nice that metallic looks. Beautiful. So it's so weird to me that in today's technology, they can make something that basically flashes on its own, and you really don't feel like you're removing anything. You feel like you're removing the transfer solution. You know, when you're leveling, that's what you're doing. You're removing the transfer solution. I was able to transfer a lot of product from the bottle to the paint, and you just remove the transfer solution and you're leveling it. It's so weird. I really can't explain it. I feel like I'm not doing anything. And I'm not doing the circles. I'm just doing crosshatch patterns. 2 sprays, just like I would on a coating. But there's no need to wait around, which is great. Just come in here and you can just buff it off. Just remember where you left off. So it took me getting to a darker side of the vehicle to be able to see where I'm going, because it feels like you're not doing anything. As you can see right here, see that? There's the line where I stopped. Right there, you can see it all the way down. So that just confirms to me that I am actually applying all the way across. As you can see a spot right there. I haven't wiped anything off yet. So yeah, you can see it. You gotta pay really close attention. You gotta be in the right light. So I'm on to the last section of the car, and I figured I'd go ahead and record this so you guys can see this. So I'm gonna put on the plastic headlights. I put on the tail lights. I put on all the black trim all the way around the car. I've done the towel method. I've done the applicator method. The towel method is great for big panels. The roof, the hood, the doors. I've done it both ways on both, on the doors. I've done it with the applicator, with the towel. The towel's easier on the bigger panels. The applicator is good for like your little fenders that have all the body lines, and up here on the bumper and the headlights, where you want to kind of control it. The applicator is good for it. So yeah, this is my last corner. I just want to show you guys doing this. I'm going to point out once again the importance of the gloves. See how shiny my fingers are just from spraying it on there. You guys, this is so simple. And I am blown away by this. I think I am going to do a water test tomorrow. I can't take it outside right now because it's very humid here in Indiana. It's like 91 and really high humidity. And as soon as I pull it out, it's going to attract moisture to it. So I don't want to do that while it's curing. So tomorrow, it'll be well over 24 hours when I get home from work. I'll pull it outside. We'll take a look at it, and then we'll do a water test. All right, you guys, so it is done. I went over with a fine-tooth comb. As you guys can see, so the inventory is now in the garage. We have shelves in here. I mean, it's been in the garage, but it's finally organized. So ideally, I don't have a lot of space to work on these cars now like I used to. Hopefully it's temporary, but look at this thing. Looks amazing. Can't wait to see it outside tomorrow. The gloss is incredible. That has a lot to do with the paint correction once again. Cannot stress that enough. Looks good up there. Look at that gloss right there. This thing is so glossy already. Front end looks really good. I put on everything but the glass. All the plastic trim. And then I did put my sticker in here. Shows when I put it on, August 8th, 21. Can Coat. That's great for people like me that can't remember anything. So yeah, there you go, guys. That's what it looks like. We'll let it cure until tomorrow. All right, you guys, so just to give you an idea, so here is what we did in the garage as far as getting our inventory together. Tons of 5 gallons, but everything's pretty organized at this point. So this is Fab. She's been in retail basically her whole career, actually her whole career, so she is good at doing that stuff. I did the coating yesterday about noon. It is about 5:40 is what time it is right now. So it's definitely been well over 24 hours. Let's go ahead and take a look at this thing. Yeah, the moisture actually is not too bad. Yesterday it would have been terrible. Looks really good. This is the door that was hit. This door and that fender got blended. Don't mind those chemicals over there. That's all the stuff that's not any good anymore, so I gotta get rid of it. Looks really nice though. Very happy with it. All right, let's do the water test. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and do the water test. It's gonna be a quick water test because it is still pretty hot and humid out here. I don't want to get any water spots while this coating is still curing, but I need to do it today. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get into it, and then we're gonna dry it. Hopefully I can use my air cannon, and we'll see how well it dries the air cannon. And yeah, just go from there. So let's go ahead and see what these hydrophobics look like. Very, very nice. Holy cow. That looks fantastic. Look at those beads. Water just runs right off of it. That is really good. There you go. It's exactly what you want. Nice tight beading. Water sitting up off the panel. Perfect. Let's go ahead and try a side panel really quick. See if the water just falls right off of it. Absolutely it does. That looks fantastic. Hope I didn't get water all over my screen. That looks really good. Now let's go ahead and dry it. Absolute breeze. And that just shows me I did install it correctly. Look at that. Completely dry. Look at this hood. Looks amazing, you guys. Very, very easy coating to apply. I mean, it took 20 minutes, 25 minutes maybe to do the whole entire car. So I need to get this dry. I do not want to get water spots while this coating is still fully curing. So one thing I realized I forgot to do, you guys, I do want to make sure I show you this, is remember I put it on the trim also, all the black trim around the car, and when I was drying, I saw the bubbles, or the beading, and I want to show you guys. See that? Water just falls right off of it. It's protecting that black plastic, no problem at all. So I want to show you guys, I hope the light shows it. I do have a high spot right here that I missed, that I did not get wiped off. I can see it really good in person. I'm hoping the camera picks that up. What I did is I put just a little bit on an applicator of the coating. We're going to wipe it in and immediately wipe it off. And that should eliminate that high spot. Man, it's so smooth. Actually, still got another spot right here. If that doesn't do it, then I'll have to use a very minor hand polish and just polish it out and then reapply the coating over it. High spots is part of doing coatings. It's just something that you figure out over time. That took care of it. All right, you guys, so that's going to do it for the Q2 Can Coat from Gyeon, you guys. Could it be any easier than that? Wow. I mean, extremely easy. The hydrophobics are fantastic. Really quick, I do want to mention the towels that you use are now garbage. Throw them in the trash. You can save them and use them for utility towels. I've done that in the past, but anymore, I've got so many built up, I just throw them in the trash now. So remember that anytime you do any type of coating like this. The applicator that I used has actually hardened up completely across this whole side. It's the side that I used yesterday. This is the side that I used just a few minutes ago to get rid of that high spot. And getting rid of the high spot was simple. Very, very simple. It's completely gone now. I've inspected it from all angles I can possibly inspect it from. I don't see any more anywhere else. If you get a high spot, you guys, that is normal. We all do it when you do ceramic coatings. You try to not do it. You don't want a high spot, but it happens. But if you catch it really quick, soon after, or within a day, a lot of times you can just reuse the product, wet it, and then it'll remove the high spot. If not, you can go with like a hand polish, and you can use it like on a microfiber towel, and a lot of times that will remove it also. If you let it fully cure like a week, no, you're gonna have to do some polishing, and some coatings you have to start wet sanding to get rid of it. But if you listen to this, compared to this, it's different. This side is completely hardened up. So that's garbage also, you guys. But the Q2 Can Coat, once again, can it get any easier? It is apply and remove. No waiting for cure time, no waiting for flash time. Put it on, take it off, do the whole car in about 25 to 30 minutes. I take my time, so I was probably more like 30 minutes when I did it. The results are fantastic. Is it the slickest coating I have used? No, but I don't expect it to be because it's not what I call a full-blown ceramic coating. It is more of a beginner's type coating. It's a safe coating to try to use, but you still can get high spots, so just make sure you pay attention to exactly what you're doing. Make sure you have a good light handy. It was kind of hard to see where I was going in the garage, but my lights are not where I need them to be, like I normally would have them, so I can see all sides of the car, the top, just because of the situation I'm in with the shelving. Well, luckily, that's the only one that I saw, you guys. It looks fantastic. Hydrophobics are great. The water beads sit nice and tight and sit up off the paint, which is what you want, and it sheets it off. I flooded that one area. It sheets it right off, and it protects the trim. So anything you put it on, it's going to leave protection on, and I am extremely happy with it. So I want to say thank you, Gyeon, for sending this product to me. I do really appreciate that. You guys pay attention. to the next several videos. Over the next several weeks, I'll be having videos on the rest of this stuff, so make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss that video. And I want to say thank you guys for checking this video out. If you liked this video and it was helpful, please give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, join the Fab family. We'd love to have you. We'll see you in the next video.